Hello, good day to you all. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about the quotient rule. So, in our last video, we talked about the product rule. We see how to solve an example in product rule. So today we are moving to quotient rule. So if we say quotient rule, we mean like to divide f and what? It's like to divide f and g. So if f and g are differentiable of x and what? If f and g are if f and x are differentiable of what? Are differentiable f and g, let's say, are differentiable of what? Of x, and therefore the g of x what? Should not be equals to 0. So what does this mean? We know that if we say that the x and g of x, the f and g of x will not be equal to 0, so then what? The quotient f over g what will be what? Let's say the d over dx of the quotient f of g should be equals to, if we differentiate this, we'll have what? From the product rule, we differentiate the f of g and we get g first, and then we get the product rule. We say that f dg dx plus g df dx. So therefore, if we differentiate this quotient f over g, so we'll have g df over dx and minus f dg over dx. Maybe in the next video we are going to prove how did we find the product rule formula and also the quotient rule formula, and over what? Over g square. Over g square. So if you take a look to this formula, this will be the general formula that we may use to solve what? To solve the quotient rule. But if we say the d over dx of what? Of f prime of what? Of f prime of g. So what will be the final? Let me write it down. If we say f over g prime, so what are we having? So we'll end up with what? With g f prime minus what? Minus g prime of f over what? Over g square. Over g square. What does this mean? It means that if you put the value of g, this is the value of g, then you differentiate the value of what? F. This is the differentiable of df over dx, and then you are going to put the general value of what? You are to put the general value of f, and you are to differentiate the value of what? The value of g. So also you can use this formula to solve what? To solve the quotient rule. If we take a look to this question, use quotient rule to find dy over dx, given that the f of x is equal to 2x cubed over x squared minus 2. So this is a simple question that we can solve it in a few minutes. Okay, we know that our general formula is what? Is g into df dx minus f dg dx over g square. So if you are going to solve the quotient rule, you have to let your numerator to be what? Your numerator to be g, or let me say to be f, and therefore your denominator will be what? Will be g. So constant, you have to say that the first part should be f and the second part should be g, or you can say the first part should be u and the second part, which is the denominator, should be v. Anything else you do, you are going to end up having the same solution. Okay, if we say that f, we let the numerator should be f, we are having 2x cubed, isn't it? So what will be the, if we differentiate f, the df of df dx will be what? If you say 6 multiplied by, okay, 3 multiplied by 2, we're having 6x squared, because we say 3 minus 1, that's why we have square in the x. So the g will be equals to what? X square minus what? Minus 4. So what will be dg dx? Our dg dx, if you differentiate x square, what will you have? We're having 2x minus what? If you differentiate 4, we're having what? We're having 0. Okay, let's substitute the formula. So therefore, we have to say that, what is the value of g? The d over dx will be equals to, what will be the value of g? We know that the value of g is what? Is x square minus 4. Yeah. So the df over dx is what? Df over dx is what? 6x square. So then what are we having? Our negative sign minus, what is the value of f? Which is 2x cubed. So, and then the value of dg dx, dg, so this is our dg dx, which is 2x over what? Over g square. What is the value of g? Which is x square minus 4 square. So how can we solve this problem, and how can we simplify and factorize the final solution of this question? So we can say that our final solution, if we factorize and simplify the numerator, we'll end up having 2x squared into brackets of x what? We're having x squared minus 12 over what? Over x squared minus 4 squared. So this is the final solution of this problem. So how did we arrive at the final answer? If we say x multiplied by 6x squared, we're having what? 6x power 4. Yeah. And therefore 4 multiplied by 6x squared, we are having 24, which is what? 20 minus 24 x minus 24x squared minus, if we say 2x cubed multiplied by 2, we're having what? 4x power 4. Okay, if we say that we're having power 4 and also power 4, so we can subtract 6 plus 4. So if we subtract 6x power 4 minus 4x power 4, we're having what? 2x power 4 minus what? Minus 24x squared. So, and then we factorize this. If we say divided by 2, we're having what? 12. So therefore we have to say 2x squared and what? X what? Here we say divided by 2. If you say divided by 2, you are having what? 12. And x squared minus what? Minus 12. So if you say 2 multiplied by 2x squared multiplied by x squared, we are having 4. Okay, sorry, we are having 2x power 4. And also if you say 2x squared multiplied by what? 12, you are having 24x square. 24x square. So therefore, this is how we find this value. It is not a magic. Math is not a magic.